Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Travis here with JT Wealth. In today's video, I got a little bit of a different topic for you. So, if you haven't noticed, I haven't been posting a whole lot of videos lately, and as a matter of fact, as of right now, it's been about 19 days since I posted my last video. So today's video is why I almost quit YouTube. Now, I'm not promoting any stock companies today. I'm not pushing out my affiliate links. I'm not talking anything about that. What I want to do is kind of just give you guys a close and personal look at what I've been going through for the last 19 days and what Julie and I have kind of been dealing with for the last couple of months, and kind of let you guys see how everything has progressed and what got me to that point and what got me past that point and putting out this video today. Now, today is June 7th, 2021, which means we're 3 days shy of the 1 year mark from the very first video ever put out on JT Wealth. And as everybody who hasn't been living under a rock knows, 2020 was the peak of the pandemic, right? Right after March timeframe, everything kicked off, and everybody was looking at YouTube. Everybody was looking for ways to occupy their time. People were teleworking. I was at home from my normal 9-to-5 job, and Julie and I decided that we were going to put ourselves out there and kind of utilize our financial backgrounds and hopefully benefit some people by providing the information and knowledge that we had to other folks that could hopefully improve their quality of life the same way we have by utilizing that information for the betterment of our lives. What most people don't know is that from the beginning, Julie and I worked on every single video in tandem. The research, the development, sometimes the scripting early on, the lighting, the filming, the editing, everything, the SEO research, how we put out the titles, how we would reach out to other YouTubers, everything we did was always done together, and it was a fantastic bonding experience as well as kind of business learning experience for us. And of course, Julie had insane success and managed to take the channel to almost 100,000 subscribers in a matter of months. I think she got there maybe 7, 8, 9 months, something to that effect. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, she was at almost 100,000 before I took over. We've been losing her some ever since. But yeah, she absolutely killed it. But of course, y'all weren't the only people to see that success. TipRanks saw the success that she was bringing to the JT Wealth channel and the lure that she had to a mass audience. This was kind of the turning point for JT Wealth. And of course, the decision for Julie to transition over to working with TipRanks and running their TipRanks TV, that was not something that we took lightly, and we did spend a good amount of time weighing the pros and cons as to whether or not Julie was going to step down from JT Wealth and being the front person for this YouTube channel and taking over TipRanks. But in the end, the opportunity for Julie was just too big for us to pass up. And through it all, I can honestly say that the TipRanks team has been nothing short of absolutely amazing in the transition that Julie went through to taking over TipRanks TV. What I hadn't considered is the impact all of this would have on me, and feeling like the JT Wealth baby that we had created together was kind of being left to the wayside. So I jump in front of the camera trying to keep this thing alive, and Julie and I still talk about the content that I'm going to put out, discuss what type of stuff is going to just, go on the JT Wealth channel the same way we always have. But as most of you know, the 9-to-5 is back. Nobody's teleworking anymore, so I'm in the office Monday through Friday. And as a result, our ability to put out content on JT Wealth was minimized. I was only able to do my research and videos and editing and stuff like that at night and on the weekends, so we ended up putting out a lot less videos. And let's face it, I'm not a gorgeous blonde. People don't like looking at me as much. No worries, I don't blame you. I don't like looking at me as much either, but obviously that had an impact on our subscribers who maybe feel like they had a little bit of a bait and switch there when Julie stepped aside to take over TipRanks. The bottom line was being back at work, not being able to put out videos for you guys, and watching the subscriber count dip really took a toll on me mentally, and it beat me up. I felt like I lost a little bit of my purpose when I wasn't so involved in the YouTube anymore because Julie went over to TipRanks, and then when I was involved, it wasn't having the same success, but that has all changed. The longer I stayed off of YouTube, the less videos I put out, the worse it got. I'd come home from work and not research a video, not film, not edit, not do anything that was improving my quality of life, feeding my passion, allowing me to do something that I really enjoyed. And not doing those things was making me more upset than not getting the subscribers or not doing well on a video. But starting our own business, even if it's just this YouTube channel, has been one of the best learning experiences of our lives. So when I went back to hating my drive to work, hating sitting in a cubicle, and just relishing those 10 minutes a day I might sneak off to the bathroom to get on my phone and get on YouTube, which I can't access from my office, I realized that what I'm doing Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, isn't feeding my passion. It's allowing me to put a little bit of money aside into my investments, which is good. It's a medium for me to continue investing and pushing my financial success and future, but it's not what I enjoy doing. So I had to refocus and settle back in to what I liked doing, what Julie and I started almost a year ago, and that is putting out quality content for you guys. Financial education has changed my life so much, and I'm not one of those guys that grew up with money. I don't even consider myself somebody who has any money. I was in so much debt that I was the type of person that was golden handcuffed to his job, always chasing a higher paycheck so that I could justify my credit card debt or the bills or the car that I wanted to have, and none of it made me happy. Every single part of that made me miserable. But learning about finance, getting the financial education, reading as much as I can, watching the YouTube videos that I watched, whether it was entrepreneurs or motivational speakers or finance guys, that really got me motivated and changed my lifestyle completely. Every day I realize I'm not one step closer to quitting YouTube, I'm one step closer to being able to quit the 9 to 5. And that is the end state, that's the goal, buying your time. Financial education and money allows you to buy your time back. Much like recognizing that I had a problem with how I approached money, I realized I've had a problem with how I have approached dealing with Julie's success in TipRanks and my own lack of success taking over the JT Wealth channel, which was a smack in the face, right? You look yourself in the mirror and you say, you're not doing it right, man. You have to approach this from a different mindset and just keep driving on and keep pushing. And hopefully somebody is going to watch this video and feel the same way and allow them to go forward and do what they love and what they're passionate about, because that's all that really matters. It doesn't matter how much money you're making. It doesn't matter your subscriber count or how many likes your video gets. It matters that you went home, you put yourself to something, you did the research, you put out a video, you focused on something that made you happy, because that is your time, and how you spend that time is going to determine how happy you are with your day. So I had my time to sit back, reset, look at what really made me happy and what didn't make me happy in life, and I'm back to making the videos that I want to make, showcasing the information and knowledge that hopefully can benefit even a small number of you so that you can make the best financial decisions for your future and one day be able to also leave that 9 to 5 that is making so many people so miserable. So all you can ever do when you realize you've made a mistake is take responsibility for your actions, take responsibility for your future decisions, and change what isn't working. So I'm going to get back to doing what I like, which is providing you guys some quality information, researching finance, putting out a video that hopefully helps somebody somewhere, and let's just get back to doing what we all need to do, which is just make some money so that we can buy back that time that you just can't replace. Lastly, I just want to take a second to thank Julie for everything that she's done in supporting me through taking over JT Wealth and helping me get in front of this camera, because it is certainly not easy. And if you've never done it before, I highly recommend it. Film yourself just doing anything at all and then push it out onto YouTube. It's an interesting experience. And lastly, again, thank you to TipRanks for making this all possible. If you all hadn't picked up Julie, I would never be sitting in front of this camera doing YouTube videos and finding a new passion, which is putting out great content for the JT Wealth channel. So thank you to everybody who has been there for JT Wealth since June 10th, 2020. We're almost at that 1 year mark. It's a fantastic, exciting experience, and I look forward to continuing putting out content for you guys for a long time coming. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, bottoms up.